social media, and why does it hold so much importance to all of our lives? And what do you think that the lasting effects of social media are? In the last decade, social media has become essential in most of our lives. Sometimes we don't even realize how often we use social media or how often we check it. Social media platforms like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and many more are constantly growing in today's society. The rapid growth of social media and the dependence upon them has many negative effects on all of us. For example, one time I decided to ask my mom to take my phone because I realized that I was using social media too often and I wanted to take a break from it. But I knew I couldn't do it on my own. So I gave her my phone and she took it. And at first, I was okay. I was honestly thinking that it wasn't going to be a really big deal. That night, I started getting like phantom notifications and I'm looking for my phone in my back pocket and it's not there, and I wanted to scroll Facebook when I was bored. What do I do when I'm bored now? I wanted to check Instagram or post a picture of what I had for dinner. I made it 2 nights. It's pretty embarrassing, I must say, but it started making me think, if social media has this much of an effect on me, what is it doing to my peers? Only 2 days without it, and it was inducing anxiety, it was stressful, and it resulted in actual withdrawals. This only made me want to further my research after feeling that way. I learned right away that I was not alone. According to the National Center of Health Research, almost 25% of young adults believe that social media has negative effects on them. According to a report issued by the Global Web Index, people ages 16 to 24 spend an average of 3 hours a day on social media. As reported by the Depression Association of America, 20% of people who have social media feel that they have to check it every 3 hours to avoid feeling anxious. In fact, it is officially a diagnosis called social media anxiety disorder. Social media has been linked to inducing depression, anxiety, and self-harm. The time we spend on social media is causing us to have less face-to-face interaction with other people, which is inducing social isolation. Social media is full of stressors. The stressor of comparison is one. We compare ourselves to what others are doing and compare that to what we're not doing. Wow, they just got a new promotion. Wow, she just went to college. Wow, she's only 19 and bought a house. Wow, they had a baby. These are all examples, and it's not a surprise that this causes depression or it makes us feel unconfident about ourselves. We look at the attractiveness of others and compare that as well. And this causes insecurities to arise in all of us. Then there's when we receive a like. We link receiving a like to our worth. But the bad part of this is we also, when we don't receive a like, or we receive a negative comment on something we post, we also link this to our worth. Besides mental health, social media can also have bad effects on our physical health. According to the Hope Foundation, social media affects your physical health by providing us with a secondary lifestyle, which can only have negative effects on our physical health. Not only that, but an article from AAP says that lack of sleep and lack of physical activity may be to blame for the poor mental health that's arising to social media users. With long-term use of social media, many have issues sleeping as they stay up late on Facebook, and this can cause you to lose valuable sleep. While using social media so many hours during the day, it can cause us also not to have enough exercise and physical activity. The most terrifying of all of these are the distractions that social media causes. And according to the Center of Disease Control and Prevention, 9 people die every day because of a distracted driver. And most of the time, the distraction is social media. These are the reasons social media is harmful. But how do we stop it? We need to be more cautious with the use of social media and use it in moderation. We have to recognize the problem so we can begin to fix it. We need to monitor how much time we're spending on social media, and we need to create an online experience, a better online experience, by only following and communicating with people that bring us happiness. And lastly, implementing safe use of social media by turning off your phone while you're driving. In conclusion, the very popular social media networks can have benefits if used correctly. Using some of the tips that I mentioned today can help make social media a little healthier in your life. If you feel like social media is affecting your health in a negative way, you should attempt to create a healthier relationship with social media. There are many ways to limit the use of social media to protect your health, but there is no question that it can be harmful to us. According to psychologist Lauren Serino, even if those users aren't physically or emotionally separated from the important people in their lives, they may still feel that way. Thank you.